Greetings and welcome to the Sports Card Ripping Teacher. So today officially opens free agency, but quite a few things happened yesterday. Now, in my heart of hearts, I always thought the Green Bay Packers would end up with Davante Adams. That did not happen because the first thing that I heard was Davante Adams was going to the Rams. As soon as that came up, I got the update on my phone. Zach, thank you for the update from you as well. And then I was like, okay, I think we'll probably get DK Metcalf. He says he wants to go to a warm climate, but what warms your heart more than winning on the frozen tundra of Green Bay, Wisconsin? And then he goes to Pittsburgh. And I've never been to Pittsburgh. I've been to Green Bay, Wisconsin, almost every single month that's on the calendar. And it can get cold. If you're there in July, they could have some cold July mornings. I've been there December, January, February. It could be frigid. But Pittsburgh, is that really that much warmer? So whatever. And here's my feelings. The Packers have everything they need right in their locker room with wide receivers and tight ends. I would love that veteran presence still. Maybe they signed someone that is not as well known or expensive, just to kind of be there for the group. But it's a group that should be feared. As they get older, I think they will. They need to stay injury-free. That's going to be one of the things. And I want someone that wants to be a Green Bay Packer. Just got done reading Bart Starr, America's quarterback, and he just said how privileged he was to be able to be a Green Bay Packer, and that's what we want. Now, I never thought Davante Adams was going to sign a, hometown discount. I don't think those things really exist anymore. I think Davante wanted to be a Green Bay Packer. The Packers also have to pony up a little bit, and Brian Gutekunst did say that the Packers would be doing that this offseason. So far, we haven't seen it. I believe Max Crosby is still going to be a Raider. I know that Myles Garrett, he signed the largest contract for a defensive player the other day as well, so he's staying in Cleveland. So Packers, let's see what we do. But again, I want those that want to be a Green Bay Packer, but Packers, you got to pony up and pay them as well. All right, this week's lesson plan. Today, I'm excited. I got my RAK from Flip. I mean, it's an all-star lineup from top to bottom, but it does have that big Pop-Tart pack in there as well, so I'm looking forward to that. Tomorrow is Topps Chrome football. Wednesday will be game day. Thursday, I have some silver packs laying around from Topps baseball, one from last year, one from 2 years ago maybe, so we'll bust into one of those. And on Friday, I saw Mr. 95 Cents go downtown hunting. He got skunked. And, I was really pulling for him. So I'm going to go kaboom hunting today. We got a blaster of kaboom, which I got from Menards. And one of the things you have heard me talk about Flip at CardRestock, Menards is going to be one of the places. And his updates is how I know of when those products are dropping. Like Prism Blasters, under $30. I think they were $26 after your mail-in rebate and everything. You've heard me say it before, folks. You got to get in on this kind of stuff. You want to make sure you're opening product, but also hanging out with a cool group of people. All right, class is in session. Today is Monday, March 10th. It's lesson 127. And today goes out to two people. Phil Regan was a relief pitcher for the Chicago Cubs, and one of my all-time favorite nicknames, the Vulture. Now, he pitched for the Cubs for a little bit, was also the pitching coach, and when he sat in the corner of the dugout, he had kind of these high shoulders, tall man sitting straight up, had always like a coat on. He looked like a vulture in the dugout there, but I'm going to say thank you to BC Sports Cards. He gifted me this little addition to the set. So if you're not subbed up to BC already, which hopefully all of you are, you've heard me talk about him before, please go ahead and do that now. In 1998, Justin Herbert was born, and Shem's 12 Sports Cards, he also received a RAK for February, and he pulled a Justin Herbert autograph. So fire has been coming out of these things left and right. Let's see what we get today. All right, we're back. So there's the RAK right there. BC Sports Cards. There's the Wrigley Field marquee he gave me. Pretty soon Chicago Cubs baseball will be on there. I can't wait for that. And before we get into it, you've heard me say it before, Flip CardRestocks. Look it up on Twitter. I know a lot of you that have mentioned it too. You have jumped on the bus. They have not regretted it, that's for sure. But also at school here, on my extra screen, I usually keep something that I'm looking at CardRestocks. You know, right now, NFL Phoenix and Optic is not due really any day, but soon. You know, Walmart has their links ready to go, so I want to be one of the first when those products drop for sure. So let's go ahead and get this rack started. I'm going to tilt the camera here just a little bit, get everything in focus. So we'll probably alternate things a little bit here. There we go. All right. Pokemon, some surging sparks. Now with Pokemon, I always have to ask my students afterwards, like, what's what here? And believe me, they know. They do like their sports cards, but some of the Pokemon kids, they know everything about everything. And the second I say something wrong, they are right there to correct me. That looks sweet right there. So I'll be going through those with them. Here we got a Prism. This one is out of a blaster. So we get a Jaden Daniels maybe. All right, let's go. Tyler Conklin. Myles Garrett. He's a rich man right there, not a Green Bay Packer, though, unfortunately. Aaron Donald, he was a beast, retired after that Super Bowl. Trevor Lawrence, hopefully he can have a rebound year coming up. Another surging sparks, Scarlet and Violet. I have definitely learned a lot about Pokemon from the group. My students do tell me like a little bit. I try to follow, but when they explain it, it's hard to follow along sometimes. More lull, but they know what's good, that's for sure. Lively Stadium. I mean, that's Lively Card Collector, possibly. His stadium. Another one of our good friends. All right, what do we got coming up here? Perplex. Mental Crush plus 90. Sounds dangerous to me. All right, we're going to do another football before we do a little bit of basketball. So this one did come out of a Mega Box. That's a thick boy right there. That is a thick one. All right. Oh, we got our first hit of the day, folks. Khalil Mack. Anthony Richardson. Always like seeing him. Calvin Ridley. Brandon Ayuk. What do we got here? What do we got? Something upside down and backwards. Jonathan Brooks, pretty sharp. Look at that right there. That's a beautiful card. Get one of our stands going here. Oops. Got Jonathan Brooks right there. Dallas Turner. Someone got a Dallas Turner autograph as well, I believe. So, I mean, the racks have been hitting pretty well, folks. All right, let's get in this Topps Chrome Hobby Pack. Cosmic Chrome. Beautiful product. All right, let's see. Unfortunately, Wemby went down for the year. Bradley Beal. Ooh, this looks interesting. Jalen Brunson. Extraterrestrial Talent. Jalen Green, I think he's playing tonight. Alex English, man, it's a pretty sharp looking card there on the Extraterrestrial Talent. Very nice. All right, here we go. Next Pokemon. Prismatic Evolutions. All right. Pulpitar. Festival Grounds right there. It is going to be carnival season soon, folks. Got about a couple months left of school. Great Tusk. It's a sharp looking card. I was like gray on gray. Larry Skill. If the glove does not fit, you must acquit. There we go. There we go. All right. Ooh, downtown. One of my favorites right there. Man, these mega boxes have been sweet. Quite a few people finding them also at Ace Hardware in store. Aaron Jones, Jake Elliott. Aaron Jones signed a 2-year contract, I believe. Christian McCaffrey, Will Levis, Dalton Schultz. Ooh, look at that. Jaden Daniels on the rookie. Let's get another stand here. Never go wrong. That's beautiful. Man, Those Gridiron Kings, they are sweet. Jeremiah Trotter, Sam Laporta, Aaron Rodgers. Where will Aaron Rodgers go? All right, the last of the Pokemon. If you see something good with the Pokemon, please let me know. It's a cute little guy. He's got to be harmless, right? Ooh, that one looks pretty sweet. Great Tusk. We'll put this one up on the stand. That one looks pretty good to me, folks. That one looks pretty good. We're going to put it up on the stand. I'm having to reach over today. I forgot my camera stand at home, so I'm borrowing one here from school, and the thing is huge. The thing is huge. All right, Prism. Out of a blaster. Oops. What do we got? Ooh, Jonathan Allen. Amaron St. Brown. Jimbo Covert. Shout out Zach and Porter. Glove and Beyond TV. My Bears fans. All the kids here at school, of course. All right, let's get a Caitlin Clark. I tell you, we do watch a decent amount of women's basketball, whether it's pro, college, Fighting Irish, Notre Dame. They did lose against Duke the other day, but for all you youngsters out there, learn to play the game below the rim. Ooh, what do we got here? Sydney Colston on the Aces. Pretty sharp looking card. Haley Jones on the cracked ice. That is nice as well. All right, folks, one more shot at the downtown, and then we're going to get into the big boy here. Man, what a rack. What a rack. All these packs, all the possibilities, all the fun, that's for sure. Cole Kmet, go Irish. Brandon Cooks, James Lofton. I read the Bart Starr, just finished it recently, a week or so ago. When Bart Starr was the Packers coach, James Lofton was a good receiver, but kind of a hothead. And, that's when Bart Starr noticed kind of the changing in athletes. All right, what do we got here? That could be that. Ooh, I saw that red in the background. I think they all have the red in the background, honestly, with you. Roman Wilson's our second Roman Wilson. Andre Bad Moon Rising. Chase Brown. Woo! Man, I tell you what, I've been thinking all weekend long about this pack here. And it's almost kind of like Christmas Story. When he gets the fragile, anything could be in here. That's the way that I feel. I mean, just look at this. So, Flip, thank you so much. Everyone that's in the crew, thank you for the messages on Twitter over the weekend. Like, I've been thinking about this bad boy all weekend long. All right. So, we got some baseball. Ooh, okay. Got some triple threads. Got something thick right there. Man, this is... Whew. All right. George Kirby. Pete Crow Armstrong. For a big Cubs fan, folks, that is what we like to see right there. Pete Crow. Gotta do some slow reveals with these things here. All right, so we got an autograph. Who do we got? Look at that, Jose Altuve. Shout out to Barry. He is a huge Houston Astros fan. Barry, Jose Altuve. I mean, look at that thing. Look at that thing. Two-time World Series winner. Holy cow. Wow. That is awesome. We got a J.D. Martinez. We got a little relic here. What do we got? Zach Geloff of the Oakland A's. Another numbered card. Holy cow. 26 out of... Is that 27? I can't tell. And I think, is this... Holy cow. I think we have a printing plate coming up here next. I saw those rounded corners to begin with, and I was kind of thinking about it. Man, this is just, yeah, we do. We got a Yankee. We have a Yankee. Look at that. Alex Rodriguez. Holy cow, you have got to be kidding me. That's a 101, folks. You have got to be kidding me. Alex Rodriguez. We got a Bryce Harper there. This is crazy. This is just crazy. What a Pop-Tart. What a rack. Man, Flip, thank you very much. The crew, thank you very much for all those well wishes over the weekend. But we got a 101 out of it. I mean, if all I would have got was the Pete Crow Armstrong as a big Cubs fan, I would have been over the moon happy. Over the moon happy. But look at that. 101. This is the first 101 I have ever pulled. Alex Rodriguez, printing plate. Whew. Take a good look, folks. That is just awesome. Thank you very much. For now, class is dismissed.